Hey guys, what's going up? What's going on? Yeah, second video. I uploaded my God of War earlier, part 3 today, and seems like I'm getting used to it. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. This video is another political video. Now, as everybody knows, before I start actually, just want to say I'm really sorry about not being able to upload those political videos. I've been very involved with my Let's Play situation. We've been having a lot of problems with, uploading the Let's Plays, and that's been consuming my time. But thank God, the last day or so, I've been really getting the hang of it, and looks like it's gonna be good. Anyway, now I just want to get as everybody knows, the midterm elections are coming, right? As you know, Republicans are really. It looks like Republicans are really going to kill the Democrats. I mean, as in politically. A lot of people are predicting wipeouts. You know what I mean? I mean, not wipeout. I mean, that Republicans could possibly take back the House and they could take back, the Senate. And, I thought I'd talk about that. Now, this year, as you know, is the year of the anti-incumbent. The anti-establishment. The voters just don't want establishment. I'm part of that sentiment. And they, as you can tell, a lot of Tea Party-backed candidates who think I'm mostly Republican, surprisingly won the election. I'll give you a couple examples. And there's one in particular I really want to talk about. Now, one is Palladino, which was endorsed by the Tea Party, who beat Rick Lazio. There's another one. Joe Miller beat Lisa Murkowski. That's in Alaska. Off the top of my head, I don't know the other ones. Oh yeah, Marco Rubio. He beat. Actually, he didn't really beat Chris Christie because Chris Christie ran as an independent, but he's the Republican nominee. He won the Republican nomination. But there's one particular seat that I want to talk about, which is, I really think it's become a really big political issue. And that is the issue of the Senate seat that was once held by Joe Biden, our now current Vice President. As you know, Christine O'Donnell beat, surprisingly, the favorite, Mike Castle. Now, you've heard the onslaught from all, the lib media, the Marxist media, in my opinion, attacking her. Oh, she didn't pay her taxes. She's been witchcraft, and all these things. And I don't know if those things are true, but my point is, everyone has those issues in life. They have these crazy things you do in high school, and sometimes, no one's perfect. Everybody has their, I don't know, whatever. Everybody has their problems. You know what I mean? But there's one person in particular I'm really surprised at. Now it's Karl Rove. Karl Rove getting on the bandwagon, bashing her. Oh, she's not qualified. She's never going to win. Alright. But I thought I would play the clip to you to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's listen.
Rove, the well-known strategist, say that it actually could. O'Donnell says that is just not the case. She had some fighting words for Rove on Fox.
I'm sorry, guys. Let's get the... Alright, here it is, guys. Sorry.
Us now to answer some of those charges. So do you feel, Carl, like your credibility is diminished? No, look, she believes she's going to win, and that's what a candidate ought to believe. I think the questions about why she had a problem for 5 years with paying her federal income taxes, why her house was foreclosed on and put up for a sheriff's sale, it took 16 years for her to settle her college debt and get her diploma after she went around for years claiming she was a college graduate. These and other troubled sort of personal background things, she thinks that she has explained them. I think she's got to a lot of voters.
Alright, so you guys get the point. What's the difference between a Democrat here and Karl Rove? Absolutely nothing. And if you can, I don't know if it's gonna hear it on the. I don't know if it's gonna pick up the audio from the YouTube on the other audio, but if it doesn't, basically he said that if she could explain why she didn't pay her mortgage for 16 years, or why she dabbled in witchcraft and she claimed the college student when she wasn't, then great, she'll be fine. But to me, again, what's the difference here between him and a Democrat? Absolutely nothing. And to me, people are not looking at that right now. People are just hurting. They don't care. They're looking for a candidate who's anti-establishment, who's going to change Washington, who's going to be an ethical person, who's not a politician. And they don't care. This is not an election about all these tacky little issues. The economy is in free-for-all. All right. People want to go back. People want jobs. They want to get back to work. Excuse me. And they don't give a damn about whether in high school she dabbled with witchcraft or she had a problem with her mortgage. How many Democrats have had that kind of problem? Not to say what she did was right. I mean, I don't know if it's true. I'm not going to say I don't have any evidence backing it up that it was false. She claims it's false. But I hear she has to explain it, but I don't think people are looking at that. And to me, what's the difference between him and a Democrat? And I'm going to prove my point. Here's an article from the New York Times. I'll start it from the beginning. Here we go. Democrats unleash ads. This is the New York Times again, focusing on rivals' past. All right, Democratic candidates across the country are opening a fierce offensive in the negative advertisements against Republicans, using lawsuits, tax filings, reports from the Better Business Bureau, and even divorce proceedings to try to discredit their opponents and save congressional majority. Opposition research attack advertising are used in almost every election, but this biting ads are coming for earlier than ever before. According to party strategists, the campaign has intensified in the last 2 weeks as early voting begins in several states and as vulnerable incumbents try to fight off an onslaught of influence by outside groups. And as they struggle to break economic messages, many Democrats are deploying the fruits of the year-long investigation into businesses' personal histories of Republican candidates in an effort to plant doubts about them and avoid having races become a national referendum on performance of President Obama and his party. Now, here are some examples that they bring. In Ohio, Representative Betty Sutton calls her Republican opponent, rival it says here, but it's the same thing, Don Genley, a dishonest used car salesman who has been sued more than 400 times for fraud, discrimination, lying to customers about repairs, overcharging them, and endangering their safety. She warns voters, you heard old saying, buyers beware. In Arizona is the last one. I can't pronounce it. Harry Mitchell accused his opponent, I can't pronounce his name, David Shweikert. That's how he spells his last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Of being a predatory real estate speculator who snatched up nearly 300 foreclosed homes, has been cited for neglect and evicted a homeowner on the verge of saving his house just to make a buck. Now, here's the point. Doesn't it sound simple? They were evicted for homes, they cheated people on cars, and why is it any difference to what kind of accusations that Karl Rove is making? Absolutely nothing. Now, why hasn't Karl Rove asked those two candidates I just mentioned to explain themselves? Why not? Why does he ask those two candidates, explain yourself, oh, you had this and that, voters are not going to vote for you, forget they're going to lose. Why is he saying that? I don't understand why he doesn't like Christine O'Donnell. I just don't get it. To me, it doesn't make any sense to me at all. And to me, again, Karl Rove, I respect you, and there are a lot of issues I agree with you on, but this issue, you're absolutely 100% wrong. I'm sorry. You couldn't be more wrong. Now, I mean, what's the difference between having let's say Mike Castle would have won, right? What's the difference? What would have been the difference between Mike Castle and the Democrat? He voted for everything, all the liberal stuff, besides one or two things. He's basically a lib. What's the diff? Absolutely nothing. So, let's say Mike Castle wins, right? And he becomes the Republican senator from Delaware. What's the difference? He'll vote just like the Democrat. He'll vote like Joe Biden. So, who cares? Anyways, vote Christine O'Donnell in Delaware. Take care. 1987 mine out. Toodles.